Welcome everybody to this episode of Fan Rank. Today we're going to be revealing what you guys chose as the top 10 most anticipated movies of 2024.
Yes, in a year full of prequels, sequels, and 2 creepy movies about imaginary friends, these are the ones you chose that you're most excited about.
Let's go.
But we did have one idea. Hey Hugh, you want to play Wolverine one more time?
Yeah, sure, Ryan.
Number 10 is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
No things. I see everything.
This is going to be a sequel to one of the greatest sci-fi trilogies of all time. It follows what happens when the world is now fully ruled by talking primates. And in this journey, one primate will try to stop another one from taking advantage of human technology to plunge the world back into the chaos it was before humans were the dominant species.
Easy. Easy.
This film will look gorgeous, it will tell an epic tale, and if successful, will launch a whole new trilogy of films. I cannot wait to dive back into this ape-ruled world.
What a wonderful day!
At number 9, we have Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Now, Frozen Empire is the sequel to 2021's Ghostbusters Afterlife, which breathed life back into the franchise after the 2016 film We Don't Talk About. But the gang is back, and this time in New York City, where half of all movie sequels are set, but more importantly, the original Ghostbusters movie from 1984.
For the first time in New York history, people froze to death in the middle of July.
In this movie, we'll be seeing Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Ernie Hudson joining forces with the Afterlife cast to fight an evil force known as Death Chill. The trailer has some amazing No Way Home energy, bringing back this legendary squad, and fans can't stop talking about how absolutely thrilled they are to partake.
Like, literally scared to death?
So cool.
At number 8, we have Kung Fu Panda 4.
It is time to take the next step on your journey.
I'm not going to be the Dragon Warrior anymore?
Now, I'm not surprised to see this movie here since it's been almost 8 years since we got Kung Fu Panda 3. It's obvious why Panda fans are hyped. This now classic cast featuring Jack Black will be growing even fatter this time around with the addition of Awkwafina, Viola Davis, and Ke Huy Quan to the franchise.
Who's that?
The most powerful shape-shifting sorceress, the chameleon.
Director Mike Mitchell has said this 4th installment is connected to the lore of the other films, but really stands on its own 2 paws. And based on the trailer, I think we can come to expect what we love of the Kung Fu Panda franchise, which is rich, lovable characters, visual splendor, and Kung Fu Pandemonium.
We're not so different, you and I.
Skadoosh. Stand back. I'm gonna kick my butt.
At number 7, we have Godzilla Kong, The New Empire.
We believed that life could only exist on the surface of our planet.
Now we're heading back into the Monsterverse on the big screen for another collaboration between the kings of kaijus. Yes, there's going to be some new human additions to the cast, but no one's here for that. We're here for giant monster battles, and this movie is going to deliver. There's going to be a brand new big bad kaiju, there's going to be expansions of the Monsterverse, and we're diving further into the Hollow Earth to find out what else is lurking beneath the surface.
This world has more secrets than we could possibly imagine.
This is going to be a must-see monster film, and I cannot wait to see who punches who. Big Monkey, Godzilla's, what are we gonna get? A lot in this next sequel. Number 6, Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
My God. Project Shadow.
Before Super Mario came along, Sonic the Hedgehog broke the bad video game movie curse by delivering 2 heartwarming and action-packed spectacle movies. Now for the 3rd outing, we're gonna bring in the ultimate rival and the ultimate life form, Shadow, as Sonic's rival and the big bad of the movie.
Shadow?
All right, I'll help you, but just this one time.
But will there be a surprise big bad? Will Jim Carrey's Robotnik return? We don't know yet. But what we do know is that with Sonic at the helm, we're gonna have a fun time at the movie theater. We're gonna get some slow motion fast scenes, and the cast is getting even bigger as we grow on to the expanded Sonic universe.
Woohoo! Today's forecast calls for clear sunny skies and a 100% chance of adventure.
Number 5, Joker Folie à Deux.
Can you introduce me as Joker?
What's wrong with your real name?
That's what you called me on the show. A joker. Do you remember?
Will this movie live up to the gritty originality of the first film? Well, its placement at number 5 tells us that fans can't wait to find out. While we don't know much about the plot as of yet, we do know that this installment will be a musical, with the addition of Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. And of course, we have Joaquin Phoenix reprising his now iconic role as the clown prince of crime.
I got nothing left to lose. Nothing can hurt me anymore. My life is nothing but a comedy.
Now, I think it's safe to say that we don't quite know what to expect yet, but I think the mystique surrounding this release is adding to the hype big time. So I will be right there with you guys on October 4th to see this one on the big screen. I cannot wait.
I might understand that you did this to start a movement, to become a symbol.
Come on, Murray. Do I look like the kind of clown that could start a movement?
Number 4 is Inside Out 2.
Okay, let's clear it all out. It's demo day!
Wait, what's happening?
If you haven't seen the first movie, let me tell you, this has a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it was the 7th highest grossing film in 2015. And it told this story about a young girl learning to accept and embrace all of her emotions. Now that she's gotten to a good point in her life, we're gonna add anxiety to the mix along with other emotions.
Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange?
I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me.
Hello?
This is gonna make the movie highly relatable and will probably make it important for kids and adults to see. This is going to be a game changer for Pixar. I can feel it in my emotions, so I'm definitely gonna run to the theater when this comes out this year.
Where can I put my stuff?
A new emotion. Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. We wanted to make such a good first impression.
What do you mean we?
Thank you everyone for your comments and participation. It is always a delight when we get to chat with our community like this. My most anticipated movie of 2024 is Robert Eggers' Nosferatu.
The Night of Evil, Nosferatu.
Anyone who knows me knows my obsession with the 1922 film, and I'm a huge fan of his work like The Witch and the Lighthouse, so I cannot wait to see what he does with this spooky classic. Andrew, what is your most anticipated movie of 2024?
I cannot wait for Mickey 17. It is a Robert Pattinson-led space movie. He's gonna go try to land on an ice planet with Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette and more. Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's gonna be creepy. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be expansive. I cannot wait for this. And speaking of, tell us what you can't wait for in the comments, because they might show up in this video or a future fan rank. So get down in there in the comments, tell us what you're excited about, and let's keep this rolling, shall we?
All right, let's get down to business. You're right. I got a card around here somewhere.
At number 3, we have Beetlejuice 2. Now, listen, there is a lot of lore surrounding Beetlejuice sequel. There was a sequel written in 1990 that never got made called Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian. This is true. There was another sequel written and cast in 2015 that ultimately was shelved.
You know what's really beautiful about this? You two kids picked me. You didn't have to, but you picked me. It makes me want to kiss you guys. Come on.
Fans have been begging for this movie for actual decades, and how fitting, third time's a charm, Beetlejuice, 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 we finally have a release date of September 6th, 2024. Of course, we have Tim Burton directing and Michael Keaton, Winona, and Catherine O'Hara reprising their roles, as well as Jenna Ortega and Willem Dafoe joining the cast. While we don't have a trailer yet, set photos have suggested that the movie will take place around Halloween, which is just so fitting. Burton has often said that the original movie doesn't need a sequel, so everything has to be really right for this to work.
That is why I won't do 2 shows a night anymore, babe. I won't do.
I think the bar has been set really, really high on this one, and I'm right there with you guys. I cannot wait to see this movie. I'm a huge Beetlejuice fan. Let's go.
Oh boy, you guys are really a couple of spooksters, aren't you? Now, let's turn on the juice and see what shakes loose.
At number 2, we have Dune Part 2.
You've been fighting the Harkonnens for decades.
Look!
My family's been fighting them for centuries.
Now, it takes a lot to adapt a story of this breadth, with this much lore, and with such an absolutely devoted following. Just ask David Lynch. But Dune Part 1 did it, even earning 10 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture, and fans are on the edge of their ornithopter seats to see Part 2. After much delay due to the Hollywood strikes, we will finally see this epic's epic conclusion in March 2024. This film was shot entirely with IMAX cameras, so fans are gearing up for what I'm sure will be an absolutely insane theater-going experience. For the second half of what many consider to be one of the greatest sci-fi movies of the 21st century, guys, this one is going to be big.
This is a form of power that our world has not yet seen. The ultimate power.
Number 1 is Deadpool 3.
Every Deadpool needs to stand out and stand apart. It's been an incredible challenge that has forced me to reach down deep inside.
I don't need to break the fourth wall to tell you to put away your laundry and listen to why this is going to be the movie to watch in 2024. Hugh Jackman is back as Wolverine in a buddy cop road trip comedy drama. Who knows what this movie is going to be? What we know for sure is that Deadpool is going to make fun of everything. And now that he has access to MCU's full toy chest, anybody is up for grabs.
Thank you, Kevin Feige. Love you, Kevin Feige. Thank you, MCU.
Anything you've complained about, he's going to complain about on screen. So I can't wait to see what jokes he makes. I can't wait to see what improv he does. And if this actually has consequences for the rest of the MCU as a whole. In a world where people are burnt out on superhero movies, this is gonna wake people up and get them to pay attention to a funnier, lighter, and just fun side of being a hero, which Deadpool is definitely not.
Leave a message and have a happy day.
God damn it!
I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way, with 2 swords and maximum effort. Hear the music.
Thank you everybody for your comments, votes, and general good vibes. This was an absolute blast putting together. 2024 is shaping up to be a very promising year for film.
Yes, keep an eye out on our socials for the next fan ranks. We can't build these without you, so keep sending us your comments about what you want to see in future ranks.
Thanks everybody, see you next time.
It's only fragments. Nothing's clear.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.